We're in the kosher meat business, and my in-laws were kosher meat business. But they were Yekim. They were German, so it's a little different. I can explain that afterwards. But anyway, they had this in common that, as I explained, that my dad didn't work Jewish holidays, the Yontifs. But in terms of stress from work, the number one holiday, I think it's true today, although you're dealing with large markets like the butchery, is Pesach, Passover. Because somehow the Seder, most Jews in the world have a Seder. And so people want to have meat, they want to order for the entire Yontif for the 8 days. And so there were times that I didn't remember my dad coming home, I used to get scared, but he'd show up in the morning, We had large Seders for Passover. We'd go one night to my grandparents in Lynn, and that was the real late night Seder. He 10 to 2, and I don't know what you call it in Yiddish, but in Hebrew they say a duke, and he's like pressed to he'd take a light bulb we always said he'd take the light bulb out of the refrigerator on Fridays, which people used to do back then. Now it's the technology takes care of that. So, we'd have Friday, the first Seder would be at Zadie's, and and I remember he had a Haggadah. It was like voluminous. It's like, okay, I know the Haggadah, time Mitzrayim, but how much are you building up here? He must have had commentaries, Talmudic commentaries, et cetera, which was. And inside there was the actual body of the Haggadah. I don't know what happened in that book. And then the next night, we'd have the more conservative Seder. My mother's Uncle Nuchem and Aunt Lottie came over. Uncle Nuchem, he did a pretty good job as Ava Seder, but he wasn't as into the detail, shall we say, as my grandfather. So we did it. But, we'd have a whole thing. And we liked that even for the American holidays, like Thanksgiving, we'd have a lot of people over for dinner. Although our tradition was to have like this kind of lunch between lunch and dinner. What are other occasions? I mean, lighting the candles with my grandmother, okay? And I was, before my dad and mom were out working. And nobody ever told, I don't know if she knew that you had until midnight to light, Hanukkah candles, but the minute she saw the sun go down, we were lighting candles. So that was, lighting the candles for Shabbos. So those are really, fundamental memories for me. I just couldn't, I can't doubt, a lot of people, maybe it was easier for me, and I don't know the importance of Yiddish, but for me it was the house language, Certainly learned some picante words from my mother and my grandmother. So that was us. I mean, we were Jews.